Alright, so we got something kind of different today. It's going to be two topics because I had sort of a toss up of which one I wanted to talk about and chose just to do both. So we're going to start off with the first one. It's a tweet from Jake Lucky. Reading it, it says Adin Ross has been accused of saying a homophobic slur, F word, on Eurage's stream while not being aware he was live. As a joke, chat began referring to him as Alan Moss instead of Adin Ross. So I'm going to play a little bit of it. I'm not going to play the full clip of him saying the slur because I don't know exactly how YouTube works towards that and I don't want to test it.
I got two and a third. I got three routers that I could switch to, but it just takes some time. I'd have to like end my stream and do a bunch of extra shit.
Yeah, me too. I know what you're saying.
Right, but I'd have to do that for like tomorrow or next stream, bro. If
Yeah, you gotta switch it up. You can't do it right away.
Yeah. I don't know. He did you again? He got you again?
Yes, bro. Like this kid's a faggot.
Oh!
Oh, never mind. I put it in. Hopefully it wasn't too quick, or it was quick enough that. I mean, I'm not gonna get demonetized, but just not important. What is important, however, is Eurage's response to this, right? Because it was his stream, and what he said is, "That was my friend on from high school, not Adin Ross, you fed." Now, there's a thread. Let's take a look at that. While it's loading, it really did sound like Adin Ross, I will say. At first, I didn't really hear it, but yeah, that does very much so sound like Adin Ross. It's kind of weird that he wouldn't know that he was on live, because, like, duh, he would know. I feel like Eurage would tell him. It would make sense for Eurage not to tell him. It's just not gonna load. Oh well. We got Ricky Berwick's response to it. Let's see it. He says, "This is not gonna cooperate with me today." Anyway, as for what I think about this, I don't really think that it was Adin. I think it's kind of weird to be like, "Oh, why are you looking into this? Why are you saying something about it?" Because, like, at the end of the day, it's a slur that I don't think people should be saying. But at that same time, and in that same vein, you can't really. Yeah, I don't think it's something that people should be really saying. I don't think it's a word that should be out there in lexicon. I think that about most slurs. And when it comes to this one, I don't think it should be too big of a deal, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, when it comes down to, like, people saying it, whether or not they do or don't say it. If people don't want you to say it, don't say it. People are going to say what they want to in the privacy of their own home. I'm not going to be like, we should work for a world where people never say the F word ever, because people are going to say it when they want to, how they want to, and the fact that people say it all the time, still to this day, is clear evidence of that. But I don't think Adin Ross is going to get in trouble for this, because Eurage already said something about it. Moving on to the next topic, we have a guy who got caught cheating because his stream bugged and showed that he had walls enabled. His hacks enabled, that he could see people through the walls. You can see the clip right here. What's funny is he doesn't look too bad at the game, right? Like, even with hacks and stuff on. When is it going to show it? I know this clip's a little bit long. It's always been so weird to me, like, why would you cheat on stream? Like, nobody gets away with that for a long time. I can't see it here. It's really weird. I'm gonna let it play through again. But yeah, anyway, he's gonna get banned off of Twitch more than likely. And the risk versus reward here is just, it's non-existent, right? The risk is so much higher than the reward, because if you get caught, I guess he can see the names of the people, alright? Because the hacks I've seen, like the girl that got caught last week, she was using like the stuff where you could see like the outlines of people, but he was just seeing the names. That's tough, man. Sucks that people aren't confident enough in their own abilities to be able to play that they have to do something like this and cheat. Yeah, like I said, it's not worth it. He's just wasted his time. He's the second ranked player. I mean, even with wall hacks enabled, you still aren't that good. Even with your hacks on, you aren't going to be the second ranked one without having a little bit of skill. You know, all this guy had to do was put in a little bit of work, right? But the gameplay you're seeing right now is probably Halo or Revenge of the Sith. I don't know which one I'm going to pick, but I'm not the best at either of those games. I'm pretty good at Revenge of the Sith. Halo, not so much, but I've gotten better. It's the same way with Dark Souls. And if you want to get better at something, honestly, all you have to do is just keep doing it and keep doing it. It's practice. Practice makes perfect, like people have said all this time. And now this guy has to live with the fact that he's lost his main source of income and he's not going to be able to play esports. Because I'm pretty sure this guy is somewhere in the realm of esports. In fact, we can check right now if he is on some esports team. Yeah, man. If he is, he's gonna get kicked off of it. Yeah, he's not coming up. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But anyway, yeah, this guy just wasted an opportunity that a lot of people would love to have, and he just threw it away just because he wanted to cheat and look a little bit better to people who don't know him at all, will never know him, and don't care about like what he's doing or how he's doing it, or about him as a person. Or not saying that everyone is like that, but he's made himself look worse and worse because of what he did. It's so unnecessary is basically the point of what I'm saying here. I mean, he's the number 2 ranked player, so I know he's involved in some sort of esports stuff. It's not showing me. So it's just showing me that he's the second best player on Vanguard. Anyway, of all things to cheat on, a video game? That's what you're gonna choose to cheat on? The most ridiculous thing possible to me, but hey, that's just me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Goodbye.